Following the conditions that Olori Naomi gave Ooni of Ife about not coming into that palace again unless the Oloris the come out from the palace, unless all the other Oloris vacate from the palace. So following that condition, Ooni of Ife has gone ahead to purchase a 6-terrace building for the Oloris to move into. We all remember that allegedly it was said that Ooni of Ife is expecting that Queen Naomi will be back in the palace this June. If all things being equal, if all the conditions met, that Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace June. But if all the conditions are not met, then it will be till further notice till everything is put in place. So it happened, we all know that Ooni of Ife is into real estate. Yeah, most of the properties he got, both in Lagos and in Ile-Ife, is as a result of his real estate dealing. So my correct people, they say there's one man in Canada who has the original owner of this building. You are saying they say it's 6 duplex, but it's a terrace, it's not detached. They're all together. So the man had the property, and the man was not in the country, and Ooni was the one taking care of the property for him as the agent. So the man, allegedly, the man came back and said he needs to sell it, that he has got some other more bigger properties, so he needs to sell this one. They say the man is very rich and wealthy. So in that case, it seems Ooni of Ife got the message, because it is 6 duplex in one undetached long building. So Ooni of Ife got the message that this would be okay for the Oloris to move in one after the other, everyone to their own apartments. So he now decided to buy it from the man. That was how he got the 6 terrace. It seems the gods are beginning to work in the favor of Queen Naomi and us, the fans of Queen Naomi, because if not, tell me what this could be called. It's a miracle. For this kind of building to come out, it's not that easy. Just came out like this. 6, meaning the Oloris were counted. 6 of them would have to take it one after the other, except anyone that says she doesn't want to stay, because we all know that a husband has the right to say where the wife will be. So this one is not a question of why is Ooni of Ife chasing the Oloris out of the palace. This is not it. Ooni of Ife is not chasing anyone out of the palace, and Ooni of Ife is not divorcing anyone for now until the prophecy comes to fulfillment that they will all live one after the other by themselves, because Ooni of Ife is no longer finding it funny and finding joy in keeping these Oloris in the palace. They have given him enough torment. They have given him enough problems. But what can he do? Because he's a respectable king, he can't just wake up and decide that he doesn't want. Except any of them decide they don't want. Fine, they can go. After all, it's Queen Naomi that decides she doesn't want the marriage. It's Oloris that decides she doesn't want the marriage. And the first wife also, I've forgotten her name, decided that she doesn't want the marriage, and that is why everybody left. But this time around, Ooni of Ife, in preparation to make sure that he met the condition of Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi gave him the condition that before she would be able to come back to the palace and stay with her son, she doesn't want anybody's problem, or maybe they say juju or no juju. She just wants to be for the safety of her son. She doesn't want any Olori in the palace. That Ooni of Ife has to keep to the promise he made to her on the very first time he was about to marry her, that it was going to be only her and no other person. Now that is the condition that will make her return back to the palace. So right now, Ooni of Ife, in preparation, got this house for every of the Oloris. Now, my correct people, if you now ask, is Ooni of Ife not a good king? He's not being a good husband? because he has the interest of this Oloris at hand. Yes, my correct people. There's someone that will be, he will just, because of Queen Naomi, and chase all of them away one after the other without even providing any accommodation for them, or he will just wake up and decide, I know they marry again, I don't want, divorce all of them. But I think his conscience wouldn't let him, because he was the one that married these women, not in the other way around. So he doesn't have the right to bring them out and put them to shame. So he has that conscience, and that conscience is what made him a good king. So, but that is why he decided to purchase this fine building, at least that can accommodate any of them comfortably, even bigger than the ones, the apartments they were in the palace. Because the apartment they were, I'm not sure their own apartments are duplex. So this one will give everybody a separate, their own privacies with their children, the ones that have kids, the ones that are pregnant. Yes, so my correct people, na the Torino and the matter we hear say allegedly Ooni of Ife purchased this building for Oloris. Now the question is, will the Oloris agree to go out of the palace? How to do? Oyibo man say, a Chinese man say, what to do? What to do, my people? You can only take a horse to the river. You cannot force a horse to drink. That is it, my correct people. Because there will be a challenge, not just buying a house. The challenge now will be, will the Oloris agree to pack their things and leave? Because the more they continue to stay there, the more they keep prolonging the return of Queen Naomi. And already Queen Naomi's people, Deji of Akure, Queen Naomi's mother, her brothers are now on Kabiesi's neck to please collect their sister's bride price so that she can be free. Currently, Kabiesi is in a very hot seat. In a very hot seat, my people, no be small. Oh. Forget the smile, forget the posing, forget the man you are seeing on social media. Yes, he has to be a man, but right inside him, we heard a lot is going, a lot is troubling him. And that is what you get when you invest, when you fetch a firewood infested with ants. When the lizard comes to feast, do not run away. Yes, so Kabiesi brought this upon himself, so he has to deal with it. But thank God the gods are working on the side of Queen Naomi, because even the gods want Queen Naomi to be back, because she is part of Ooni of Ife's destiny. They are inseparable. They are never separable, no matter what happens. Even if the Ooni of Ife collects the bride price of Queen Naomi, and Queen Naomi marries another woman, I don't know how possible that marriage could be. Though I am not God, but I don't know the possibility of it to stand. You know, since the prophecy has been going on that they are for each other in this life, they are destined to be, and until they come together, that is when things will begin to move well for Ooni of Ife in the palace. But Ooni of Ife has already made that mistake by inviting these warriors invited forever. Don't invite the Oloris, the warriors forever, wey be say they no gree comot. But I think if everything is to be followed gradually, that soon they will live by themselves. Yes, so my correct people, soon they will live by themselves. But why Kabiesi is in this hot seat now be say he is already seeing the possibility of Queen Naomi remarrying, and he doesn't want to hear that Queen Naomi married another person, leaving him behind. How would his life be? How would your life be if the person you love so much leaves you and marry another person, when you know that both of you are in love and you are connected? That is just due to one or two things that made you people separate, and you are trying to put things in order. And because the other one is a woman, Queen Naomi is a woman, time doesn't need to be wasted though. Time doesn't need to be wasted, so that she can use her youthful age to bear her children and achieve her motherhood early enough, so that her children can grow up and take care of her. If not because Queen Naomi is a woman and time is not on the side of a woman, I know all these things will be taken gradually. But because Ooni of Ife is too afraid to lose Queen Naomi, very too afraid to lose Queen Naomi to another man, that is why it seems the heat is so much on him. But right now, let's see what happens, because I'll also be here to give you the information as they go. This new building has been bought, thank God for it. Now it's how to make the Oloris agree to vacate the palace and move into this new building. Already Ooni of Ife has given them a shocking information that it's only Queen Naomi that decides who she wants to stay in the palace with. If any of the Oloris is going to be in the palace, remain in the palace, that it is left for Queen Naomi to decide whether she just wants to leave anybody in the palace. But if she says all of them are going, then all of them are going. Whether you have newborn baby, whether you are pregnant. Oh, sorry about that. My son is disturbing. So my correct people, now the information we carry us enter internet now, say make we share them with you. That the way we take care of them allegedly. No be first-hand information. I always say it because I don't live in the palace, but we always have our sources who reveal to us what is really happening. Yes, so my correct people. So I want you to come to the comment section and tell us what you think. No be to buy house be the matter, not to carry those women out, go make they agree come out. Because yes, of course, only if you don't have to push them away, but he has done what he has to do. Yes, so my correct people, he has done what he has to do as a husband, because the only job of a husband is to provide accommodation for the wife. So if your husband say you should live in Enugu state while he's in Lagos, you have to obey because he's your husband. So the most important thing is that the person has provided accommodation, so you have to leave. But believe me, if this Oloris refuse to leave, which means elders will be involved, because yes, you have to leave. Your husband has the right to tell you where to stay, not you saying where you want to stay. That is the tradition. Is on a normal level. So my correct people, let me hear your opinion on my comment section. What do you think? And who do you advise Queen Naomi to stay with? If he happens to stay with somebody, who do you advise her to stay with? Is it Dr. Elizabeth, or is it Toby, or is it Ashley, or is it Miriam, or is it Temitope, or is it Ronke, or is it Miriam? So who do you advise Queen Naomi to stay with, at least to make them two in the palace? Or do you advise that she stay alone, that she shouldn't mind any of them? She should just stay alone and have her peace, because peace is the most important thing. Yes, so my correct people, peace is the most important thing in whatever you are dealing with. Your peace of mind should come first. You should consider what gives you peace. So if being with the Oloris in the palace already, we know how it's going to be. It's going to be full of basketballs, full of fight, full of everything. So it's better, is it not better? She tells the Ooni of Ife, please, I don't want anybody. I just want to be alone. Let them go and enjoy their new houses there. After all, they knew Ooni of Ife was married before they came. So my correct people, make una shook mouth for this matter. Una the information we reach our ear, I say make I let una know. Yes, so if you're coming across this channel for the first time, please press subscribe, press notification bell. Here we talk of things happening around Ooni of Ife, hot and spicy news around the celebrities, and the information that you still need to know. Whatever updates you need to know, we bring it to you. This is Life Gist Plus. And if you are my returnees, you are welcome. You guys are my real MVP. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I thank you for always listening, for always commenting. All those that comment, I see your comments. I see your comments. I appreciate them all. All right, my correct people, this is where I draw the curtain for today. Stay tuned for my next updates. Bye bye.